Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. KD was online yesterday and had time to go back and forth with someone on X. It all started when he responded to a tweet saying, I think it's time to admit Kevin Durant's trajectory after leading Golden State is very underwhelming. KD responded, I highly disagree. Want to debate? Another guy, the same guy said, no disrespect. You're one of the best, most skilled players in NBA history. But ever since leaving Golden State, you haven't done much, and you're going to be on your third team. Then, if you get traded, if you think you stayed in Golden State, you would have won more championships. All-Stars, 50, 40, 90, All-NBA, official bucket, brother. I also got a career-high assist one year, hit 30,000 points, won a couple of gold medals and MVPs. And what a career, I'm still going. I love life. I haven't done much. It's just your opinion, not based on facts. Once again, your statement is talking about me as an individual, right? Because you can't talk about my teams without talking about everybody else as well. So without them being involved in the convo, it comes down to just me. I've laid it out, what I've done. If you want to talk about basketball as a team sport, those are two separate things. This is what Kevin, I agree with what Kevin says. But if we look at it, that's not how they judge LeBron. That's not how they've ever GP, they don't judge great like that. They're like, either you won, because the winners get the credit, and when they lose, they get the blame. That's just the way it is.
When you're a great player, Shannon, you're always going to take the blame. It is.
Always.
I don't care what nobody say. When you're a focal point of everything and you lose, you're going to get the blame. It's just that you got to take it the way it is. You got to take the good for the bad. You know what I'm saying? You're going to take it when it's good. So when it's bad, take it. You know what I'm saying? And KD is my guy. You know, that's my little youngster. So he's going to go back at you. KD, leave it alone, man. You know how great you is. Just come back and do what you got to do, man. It is what it is. You know, once you come to a team, and I think KD has not been on a good basketball team since he left Golden State. I'm just going to tell you. I don't believe that he hasn't been on a good basketball team. He had another great next to him that can make shots and do everything. You remember, Draymond was fresh. He was young. You had a young Clay. You had Iguodala. You had a lot of good basketball players on there that you can get around. And
Livingston.
And had Livingston. Well, I forgot about my guy. He changed the game around. You know what I'm saying? It's deep. You know what I'm saying? And long. But he's got to understand, if he goes to a good basketball team, if he gets traded from Phoenix, then he can do it, because I don't think nobody can still stop him. He can score the basketball too well. He still averaged 26 this year. I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? It's just that you were just on a bad basketball team. And what happens is, if he gets traded to somebody good, he can show that skill again of what he is. And he hasn't lost a step. I don't care what you say. You don't have to lose a step up in this NBA, because all you got to do is be able to score, and he can still score the basketball.
Joe, before you go, the problem that they're going to run into is that when he went to Golden State, he was a free agent, so they didn't have to give up anything. If you trade for him, you're going to lose some of your depth. Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened with Phoenix. Oh yeah, they got him, but look at what they had to give up to get him. Okay, and now you trade. Now you bring in Bradley Beal. You had to give up more depth. And the analogy I like to use, GP, is like when Carmelo went from Denver to New York, where you had to give up so much to get him. So when he got there, he damn near by himself. Yeah. So when KD goes, you got scoring, but you got no depth. Look at the teams that are in the NBA Finals. What do they have? Depth. They don't have a player that's, I mean, you might say Shea might be the closest thing, the equivalent to him. But what do they have? Look at their benches. Look at anytime a Book or KD and they leave the court, the benches was awful. So when you can go somewhere as a free agent and they don't have to give up any compensation for you. Now, but look, KD, he's not going to win this argument. I don't care what, and everything that he said is true. He's our greatest Olympian basketball player. No doubt about it. But he was never, and I use the analogy New Edition, he was never going to be accepted like the OG members, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky.
And Mike.
He was never, because you know what?
Yeah.
He was Johnny Gill. Johnny Gill could I sang them all.
Ooh.
But he didn't grow up in Roxbury.
Ooh.
So when you look at it, it's like it's rare that you have somebody that comes onto a group that wasn't a part of the original group and people remember it. So that's what KD was. KD is great. He's historically great. And we might not ever see a guy his size that could handle. Dirk was his height, but Dirk shot that one-legged. Dirk wasn't putting the ball on the floor, getting to the rim like KD. He wasn't putting the ball on the floor and getting to the midi like KD.
And Shannon, I gotta correct you on that. The greatest Olympian is Carmelo.
Oh, you put Carmelo? Okay.
Because he done scored all the points in the thing. He did everything in a lot of Olympics. That he got all the records.
And he did it off the bench.
Yeah, he got all the records. So if you want to say doing all accomplishment in the Olympics as one player, that's Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo is the one.
Joe, what's your take, Joe?
Man, listen, as far as KD moving around, going to a new team, I want to see him go somewhere, man, where he don't have to do much dirty work, fellas. I want to see him go somewhere where he can just, kind of thrive offensively. Yeah, defensively, he going to make a difference. But if you put him on any team that's pretty good, and GP, you know this, he going to take him over the top, man.
Yeah.
Take them to that next level where they're trying to, whether it's San Antonio, whether it's Houston, whether it's Detroit, wherever it may be. I just want to see him get somewhere to where, he can catapult a team to the next level, man.
Joe, what team would you think that would be?
I mean, it just depends on what you gotta give up to get him.
Yeah,
I don't want to see.
I would go.
I like Houston.
I love.
But you can go a 3-team deal and give away 2 of them little players from Houston. Keep your core, a little bit of core, and then you can still be good.
Yeah, because you're going to probably have to. The thing is, you're probably going to have to give up Şengün and Jalen Green.
Jalen Green, I wouldn't care about that. Jalen Green and Şengün, but you got all them other younger players around.
Because I'm not giving up on Ben Thompson. I'm not giving up Thompson. I'm not.
Not the, and you know where he's from, Shay. You know he's from. He's from the Biggly O, man.
Hey, I don't think
Oaktown.
I can't see Houston giving up Şengün though. That's their low.
You don't think so?
Now maybe I don't know if the money add up if you give up Jabari Smith Jr., but I don't see them giving up Şengün, man. I don't see that.
I wouldn't give him up neither, Shannon. I would give up Green and probably.
But how do we make the money right?
But you got to go a 3-team trade. That's what I'm saying. You got to bring a third team in to bring him to moving there, because the third team can give up some draft picks. You're going to have to at least give up 3 first-round draft picks. You're going to have to. And then
I don't know if you're going to have to give up that much in GP, because I think you're going to look at his age. He's going to be 37, plus his injury history.
But then, Shannon, you still got to think about it. The other team's got to get something too. They are. Third team has to get at least 1 first round.
Because here's another thing, guys. We got to take into consideration, Ocho. Luka Doncic at 25 went for Anthony Davis and a first round pick at 25.
But Shannon, you went for Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis was pretty goddamn good. You know, that washes out. You know what I'm saying?
He's 32 with an injury history, and I'm giving you a guy that just took a team to the NBA Finals at 25.
And look what he done did when he came back to the Lakers and then do it too much.
We gonna get it right.
One basketball ain't gonna work.
We gonna get it right. He gonna be. As a matter of fact, he's trading with Bron right now. GP.
I know you a big LA fan, but that
I'm a LeBron fan. No, I'm a LeBron fan.
You're a LeBron fan. I'm with you. I'm a fan of his too, but that didn't.
So when he leave, I'm going somewhere. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere.
Oh, you like the traveling all-stars, huh?
Hey,
I get it.
Hey, at first, Kobe was my guy.
Yeah,
I was a Kobe fan.
Mm-hmm.
Burns, one of my best friends, he was a LeBron fan. Now, he knew about Kevin Durant because Kevin Durant's from that area, Prince George County, so that DMV area. He said, "I tell you what I do." He said, "I'll let you have LeBron if you give me Kevin Durant." He said, as a matter of fact, I give you Kobe and LeBron. I said, hold on. You going to give me Kobe and LeBron, and all you want is Kevin Durant because I was supposed to get the next guy to come out the next year. So Kevin Durant theoretically was supposed to be my player. I said, okay, done. So I got Kobe and Bron? Oh, bro, you high. So he got KD and I got Kobe and LeBron. But it's just I'm just trying to figure out where can he go where they don't have to give up their depth. Because you look at these two teams, what got them to where they are was their depth.
I think he goes back to Golden State.
I don't think he ain't going back there to GP.
He don't want to go back there because the way it ended.
Yeah.
But if he goes back there, I guarantee you they'll be a contender for the championship.
Well, here's the thing though. You giving up Kuminga, you giving up Moody, you giving up all those guys.
Yeah.
You're going to give up, I think, two of them.
Yeah, you ain't playing
over them two. You give up, but Shannon, they're not playing anyway.
Right.
It doesn't matter. You're gonna give up Kuminga anyway. He's gonna leave. He's gonna leave now. They're gonna try to trade him anyway.
Yeah.
So you're giving Moody. You don't even play him anyway. You don't play him. Right. So you're gonna be the same way. You're gonna have Butler, Curry,
Draymond,
and then Draymond. That's your four. And I don't care how old this dude is. They still was in the playoffs and making noise this year being that way. Only reason they lost to Minnesota is because Curry got hurt. I understand if you keep them other little cores around you to play their roles, they will be a good basketball team for him to go back to.
I agree.
And he can go. And I guarantee you they'll still be in the playoffs and they'll make a run for a championship with him. That's all they needed. They just needed him. And then you make Butler become the third option. Come on, man. They gonna be pretty good. Because that's what they did when they won a championship. They won the two championships. They had him, Clay, and Curry.
Right. And Draymond doing everything.